He's been crying left and right about everything. So, first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is IOEG Technology Screens. First thing, if you come to my page, which is called 3D Printing Violations, clearly shows a fellow by the name of Jamie Fernando Gonzalez, Crow1176, going in and taking merchandise that belongs to other companies and printing it out and selling it, which is against the law. This is the part he doesn't seem to process well. Now, he goes into a frenzy. Somebody came on the account talking about this is doxing someone's address. First things first, you have to crack a book, learn research before you actually speak. Jamie's address is public domain. Now, the reason why it's public domain because Fernando went out and made an LLC of his business, which I explained to the fellow who came on and tried to badmouth me by saying, hey, you can't do that. That's doxing his address. We didn't go search for Jamie's address. His address popped up because it's on the LLC. Now, my address, my sister's address, and a couple places I've been at, Jamie has doxed these addresses. Clearly, we have proof on his website that he posted multiple addresses on his website without permission. That would be doxing, which I find funny when someone comes in and tries to accuse us of doxing when clearly he's done this on the site and we have the videos to back everything up. Now, let me educate and show you here. For anyone else who's going to cry about this, I go to easily over here, hit Google. Where's the Google? Where's all my keyboards at? My keyboards are over here. Hey, where the frick is all my keyboards? Hit Google. Now, when I go to Google, all I have to do is hit, and it's named right after his business, his old business that he used to have. That's what it's named under. In here, all I have to do is type in LLC, and you'll see right here where it says, that I have the memory, LLC search California. So this will search any LLC in California. Click on this right here, and then right here you will come to the top page that says search California Secretary. Search California Secretary of State right there. First one up top looks like a little cell phone. Click on that. And then that will bring you to this page right here. Business search. You can search anyone's business in California. This is legal. This is called public domain, which means your information's out there. Now, when you file for an LLC, you have an option. You have an option to make it private or public. He chose public, which means all his information now is out there for everyone to find. Another problem he had too, instead of him picking e-commerce, which he is, he chose brick and mortar. I don't know why he chose that, because that even tells out more of your information and basically put your location on every map you can possibly think of. So we'll come down here to the bottom, and right here, the magic word is his company. So if we type in, grab my keyboard here, simple as same, Crow Cinemax. Get that right. Cinemax and Cinemax Mix, as his company was, as it was on his eBay his eBay account, as it was on his YouTube channel. This is what he had: Crow Cinemax Mix LLC. Now, the problem we have with the LLC is the fact that he claimed it was 5 months. His company's been around 5 months. We have receipts that date back to 2016 and receipts that date back to, I think, the one a little farther back than that. But anyway, they're overseas. I even have stuff on my PayPal account and also too on my eBay account where we purchased stuff that he canceled out. So for the fellow who came in and made the statement, we're doxing, buddy, you don't want to get involved in this. I'm going to tell you right from the door. So when I sent him over some information, he pulled his account. He locked his account so we couldn't get access to it. See, this is the reason why I tell you, stay out of the hornet's nest. Because if you go into the hornet's nest, you start adding stuff in there, there's other agencies looking at the hornet's nest, and your name pops up, or your Facebook page pops up, your face on it, you become part of the hornet's nest. Stay out of it. So we sent them the information over. Now, if I hit that button right here, search, right here, this will bring his address up. Now, also too, we notice about the address, it's cloaked, which means that somebody went in and blurred the address. We also noticed that the Google search over top, the bird's eye view, the whole entire listing was completely removed out. The address for the apartment is completely removed out. It wasn't like that before because we have everything documented. We record everything. So We go over here, right here, and all you do is click on this right here, and you will see that his company is still active. You will also notice at the bottom as you scroll down, this is his address right there. That's his address. It even gives the apartment where he's at, apartment E, right there. So would that be considered doxing? No, it's not doxing if your address is public domain. That's not doxing. You put your information out there. The minute you check off public domain, you have put your information out there for everybody to find. Now, Fernando, on my LLC, it doesn't have my sister's address. It has the delivery of where we basically put up for the address for us to receive our LLC. My LLC is based under my company because I wouldn't put mine under brick and mortar. I put mine under a website. That's what I did. But you went in and searched and found my sister's property. You found my address where I was at, which means you had to search these locations to find them out. And these addresses weren't put up. The apartment building's put up there. Of course, the apartment building. But you went and found my apartment building where I was living at and posted the inside of my building, areas where my cat was sitting at. You see what I'm getting at here? My house over in Haventown, you posted that to your page. All that stuff, and then put my name and all my information. This is where you live. You did that. That's doxing at the end of the day. That's what you committed. So that's why the paperwork that I sent down there to the FBI and to immigration and all that has all that information on it, clearly showed that you committed doxing. On my end, you're public domain. You're right here on California Secretary of State, public domain. Your address is right out in the open. Right there. And you know what else we found out about this interesting address? That the street name is the same as the apartment. Now you explain that one at the end of the day. Because now the building sounds fraudulent. Why is the street name the same as the building? All right, there you go. So anyway, as I said before, yeah, don't try to come on the channel and try to back Jamie up. This is just going to involve you in the hornet's nest and you'll be sucked into it. And keep in mind, I have people sitting on that account watching and waiting, which means if you pop on that account, guess what? That's going to happen to you. Mr. Eddie Harper, Crow1176. Oh, we know it's you. We did a trace back to the account. It came right back to you. You are Eddie Harper. And you went in and took a famous, Eddie Harper is actually a famous, I forget what he plays. He plays hockey or something. It's football. He plays football. You went in and took somebody's Facebook page, duplicated it so you can sound like somebody else. Now, why in the world would a person like Eddie Harper, which is actually a football player, be interested in basically the nonsense that's going on that page? I mean, it clearly see the counterfeiting and stuff this guy's doing. Why would he come on and put his 2 cents in there? You even have his picture in there. I have a copy of the account. So now we got identity theft on a football player. Never ends with this guy, does it? It never does. Jamie, you're going to jail. All right? Stop fighting it. You are going to jail. You may be deported. You go and get inside of that truck today, and anytime you want to go show it off and tell I'm untouchable, go ahead. Play around with that. So yeah, about a time before a cop car swings up behind the back of that vehicle and notice those plates show the car has been reported stolen. Now remind you, as I said before, you got people who don't like you. Me, on the other hand, I've reported you to the FBI and basically, what do you call it? U.S. Customs and Immigration. That's what you got reported to. That this is your truck. At the end of the day, this is the vehicle right here. So if they need to find you, they can find you through the truck. And if they pick you up on this vehicle and you don't have any information on you, you know what's going to happen. Now, before you go into the whole race rant of nonsense, you sent me an email, which is posted. Email is posted on the site showing that Jamie contacted us bragging about how he doesn't have paperwork. How he can't be found in the U.S. Good luck sending a process server or someone to my address when I don't even live here. That means you can go out and murder, kill, do all the stuff you want to do. Good luck for anyone trying to track you down because you have no paperwork and you don't belong here. That's the reason why I got people on this side, my Mexican people on this side, my brothers don't like you because you make them look bad. Because you're making it look like all Mexicans, basically at the end of the day, when they come over, it's just nothing but to rob, steal, and that's it and the other. And it's not true. And you're making them sound that way. And that's why they don't like you. That's the reason why they went out and did what they did. They want to get rid of you because you're nothing but a bad name to them at the end of the day. So before you go on the site and you start casting judgment about doxing and all that nonsense, you may want to read through that site first. Be careful what you say on there, because keep in mind, the fellow that popped on there, we screenshot and basically copied all your information from there. Your photos, all that copied. It's a site designed to collect information. That's what it was designed for. So anyone comes on there ranting and raving, at the end of the day, I would advise you do not go near the site. Read through it carefully before you put your 2 cents in there. Now, Fernando, if you feel in any way whatsoever that you've been wronged, you get yourself an attorney. But you can't get an attorney because you just stated in the email that you have no paperwork. You have nothing here in the United States saying that you are. Fernando, I am going to be so glad when you leave the country or you locked away in some prison somewhere for the rest of your life, and we never have to talk about you ever again. You have been nothing but trouble since you have been here. And trust me, I know about stuff that you've done off of YouTube. That is pretty disgusting. So it's going to be glad to see you go. Stop fighting it and just accept your fate. Now, you want to go down there and cry and be a little Karen at the end of the day? Oh, he stopped my address. After you posted people's addresses to your website, do you need me to post that next? Because I will post that. I'll clearly show where you were going there and doxing people's addresses to your company's website. That's why you lost your business. They took it from you. So stop crying about it. At the end of the day, suck it up and be a man about the whole thing. Keep in mind, you got several things in the equation. You drive that vehicle, you're in trouble. Lawsuits will be kicking in pretty soon. Around summertime, those bench warrants, those court cases are going to be popping up. You don't show up to either one of them, you're going to have a bench warrant. You will have officers at your door that place under arrest. Every agency we talk to about the individuals that are involved in your circle all know it all stemmed from you. Even the even with the FBI, post office, inspectors, they all know it all extended from you. Let them know where your location at, your apartment, everything. Now, you want to go on, you want to attack American citizens at the end of the day, and feel you can do whatever you want to do. You got the wrong person at the end of the day. I told you, I'm not that type of person. All that intimidation, threat nonsense means nothing to me at the end of the day. It means nothing at all, period. All you do is push me harder to put more charges against you at the end of the day. That's all that's going to happen to you. So ain't nothing going to happen over here. It's just going to happen on your end. And I explained to you, Fernando, crystal clear, so you can understand this, that you got to understand that, I tell you this, I got peoples. Everybody got people. If I got people in your neck of the woods, I got people that don't live too far from you. You don't understand how close my people are to your apartment. If anything happens to me, anything, and my people do know about this situation now, they do know about this problem we've been having with you. Anything happens, you got to deal with them. If I get laid up in the hospital, something happens, I get shot, whatever happens, you definitely going to get it. Because they're not going to tolerate it. I won't be there to stop them. I'm a type of person that let things be done by the law, and that's the way they should be done, but they don't operate on that level. So you will see some people pop up. So keep in mind, when you're in the prison system, trust me, you're going to see things. I'm going to leave it at that. Your time is coming quick, my man. Tomorrow, we contact Customs about the truck. Because again, as I said before, this guy needs to be behind bars. He definitely needs behind bars. You kidding me? This kind of activity, especially on United States soil, and attacking American citizens and threats and all that stuff, because little Miss Jamie can't have his way at the end of the day. What the heck is this? I always wondering what this thing was. Let me see. Man, you better cut that nonsense out and grow up and be a man about it. You committed this crime, suck it up and be a man. Well, I can't wait for you to go through the prison system. I cannot wait for him to end up in the prison system. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I guarantee you, I bet you $100 that when I see you again in court, I'm going to see alter and change. I guarantee you. I guarantee somebody's going to whip his behind in that place. I guarantee. I bet you first day he gets his behind whipped. I guarantee you. He's going to get his behind whipped on the first day. I guarantee you. Guarantee you. On the first day, he's going to get whipped. I guarantee you. Watch. I know at the end of the day, he's too arrogant. He acts like he's a tough guy at the end of the day. And that is not the place to be, try to act like you're tough and push people around or spread lies and do the stuff you do. You carry that activity in there, they ain't gonna make it 2 days in there. I'm not gonna make it 2 days in there. Nope. Let me see. I'm curious about this over here, right here. Document process. Let me see. See the max mix. No file there. That's not needed. We're good. I was curious what that was. They got one for business and one for this. But anyway, to the fellow who came on there talking like, oh, you can't do that, doxing an address. See, that's the reason why I sit back and go, here we go. I sent them over this link right here. Gave him the keyword. He went and saw the information. Yes, public domain. So I asked him a question. You support copyright infringement, trademarks? If you're in here backing them up, that's what you're doing? All of a sudden he blocked his page. So we couldn't get access to the page. Is that what you support? We own a part of it now. Now all of that defending him just went out the door. He blocked us right from the door so we couldn't get access in. But where's all that hype about? You're talking all that trash about doxing addresses, and his address is public domain. So that's not doxing an address at the end of the day. If he makes it public domain so everybody can find him, that's not doxing an address. It's right there. It's on the LLE search. That's a California LLC search. You search any company you want. You can type it in. You can find their company. You can find the status on their company right there. That's not doxing an address. And the minute we bring in and show him that the address is not doxed, and we said, oh, so you must support his work at the end of the day. And all of a sudden, go lock this account up, blocked it out. Yeah. Tomorrow, I'm going to place that link on multiple law enforcement officers' sites, including some other sites we're going to make sure lock it into. We're going to resend that email out over and over again to every single company that sits on that table, like an email marketing campaign, repeatedly hitting the box over and over and over again about this guy at the end of the day. Because Fernando, you think for some reason you're I don't know if you're watching some Scarface or what's going on in your head. You think you're a tough guy at the end of the day. But don't worry where you're going at the end of the day, because I guarantee you, this road that you're on, it's going to end the prison. That's where you're going. You're going to prison. That's where you're going. And when you make it there at the end of the day, you're going to see at the end of the day that you're not the big bad guy you thought you were. I guarantee $100. They put those handcuffs on. I bet you cry in the back of that car. And here's the thing about it: we can get access to that footage. I can get access to the footage when you're arrested. I can get access to your mugshots. Of course, mugshots are all public domain, so everybody can get access to that. I get access to all that. I'll tell you what's going to happen. The minute that you get arrested, they're going to scatter and jump ship, because that's what happened. That's what happened when, like, we got to document it. We got to document McAfee jumping ship as fast as he could. He shut down his account and everything. The minute he found out that Crow got served, that a document came and got posted to his door, he shut his account down. We got it recorded, documented. I even have it documented where McAfee basically got caught making fake receipts on our company, and you can see in the YouTube videos where he was removing video after video after video until the account was blank. Got you doing that too, trying to hide evidence. Never seen such cowards in my life. Well, I'll tell you something. What I know, my experience of being in the system, what's coming to you guys is far worse. Far, far worse. Is that it right there? So, if you said I dox your address, get a lawyer. Go get a lawyer. If you got a real one, get a real lawyer. Not no fake lawyer like the guy he had sitting behind a tree somewhere talking about a court case. Pfft, pathetic. Guy who contacted us claiming he couldn't even spell U.S. correctly. U.S. and that's us. That's capital us. You're missing the periods. Trying to act like he was a lawyer. No, forget it. Forget it. Get an actual attorney to contact me. As I said before, all of you who think at the end of the day that I'm all this, then get your attorneys to contact me. Go ahead. Oh, but you can't, can you? Yeah, you'll spend a lot of money having an attorney that'll come down and see my technology and shut your case down. So if that's the case and you can't get an attorney to reach out to Mr. Bird after I've asked you multiple times, what prayer do you have in court when we get you in there alone? What are you going to do? I've been saying this. I've said this over and over again. Look, hey, sign a contract, see me in court. How many times have I seen it on a YouTube channel? How many times have I sat there and said, get an attorney, 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 get an attorney. Nobody yet? Nobody stepped with an attorney yet to Mr. Bird? Nobody yet. If you don't have an attorney to bring to me by the end of the month, you are screwed in that courtroom because you just told me 100% that you can't defend yourself. And you can't defend yourself. Lawsuits are going to jump. Jail time's going to jump. Everything's going to go through maximum. Do you understand me? So you better get something over here to explain what you just did, or you're in a lot of trouble when you get in that courtroom, Mr. Bird. I'm not giving you no type of mercy whatsoever. I don't care if your family becomes homeless, if you end up in the street, or you eat out of trash cans. It's not my problem at the end of the day. My job is to defend my company the best way I can. And if that means utterly destroying you in every possible way, so be it. As long as I do it by the law and by the book. And that's what I plan to do. That's why we're digging up stuff on you as we speak. The YouTube accounts, forget that crap. We've been through them already. Documenting everything you said about Mr. Bird, every video you said against me, every text message, phone call, email, we have it all. So when we get to court, your life is over. You had options. Everybody gets options in life. Everybody has them. It's up to you to take the options. Sad thing about it is when I was 16, I was young, stupid, hard-headed. Most young people are like that. But you're grown adults with kids. Some of you are even fathers at the end of the day. And you got caught up in that dumb nonsense? That's what makes it even worse at the end of the day. How are you going to tell your kids to be better citizens of society if you're carrying on and acting up that way? You want your kids to respect you today, but they can't respect someone who's sitting up there committing crimes and you're telling them to be good and not commit crimes. And yet you got caught up in that nonsense. Intelligence level is so freaking low. I swear. I always expected more from people at the end of the day. Good gracious. And he's sitting there crying on his account trying to get people to say, oh, he's doxing me. Knock yourself out, Fernando. Get an attorney. Come after me. Because I definitely got something coming for you. I guarantee you. I cannot wait till that criminal case hits those judges. Because at the end of the day, that's going to be bench warrant, bench warrant, bench warrant, bench warrant. I'm going to sit in that courtroom with a smile from ear to ear, knowing you never showed up. 72 hours you have left before they hit that door and come get you. And it's interesting, when the time comes, well, I'm not going to stream anymore. I forgot to. No. I'll be out in the park somewhere with that one. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to say, you have 72 hours left of freedom before they hit your door. Because you can't show up, Fernando. You can't make it through TSA. Even bigger, if you are able to make up, you're going to get arrested once you hit here because we have charges here heading for you. Interesting. All right, well, showboat on camera. I wouldn't drive around in that vehicle if I were you. Stay out of that thing. But knowing you, you're hard-headed, you don't listen. You want to be the boss guy, so you'll be around in it. So if I'm lucky, maybe somebody will pick you up and you'll be going. Perfect example. My goodness. What the freak? What the heck did his parents go wrong at the end of the day? I'm pretty sure his parents are probably some very nice people. I never judge the parents based on the child. Because the parents can be some very, very nice people. I think they are. I think they're very, very nice people. I think Jamie's just rotten core at the end of the day. He's just something wrong with him, like a problem child. That's what he is. But I believe your parents are very, very nice people. Very respectable, nice people. You're just a nasty piece of work. But Jamie, I'm going to explain something to you. For as long as I've been in the hood, I've watched your kind basically go down that road. And none of it's ever good. Most of them die. And the rest of them stay in jail. Or are killed in jail. That's the path you're on right now. You're on Satan's path. So the outcome for you right now is not even freedom. The outcome for you is imprisonment. You end up in those places at the end of any one of those, whether it be here or there, you're in a bad situation. Better if you're over here than over there. If you're over there, then you could disappear over there. At least over here, your monitor, they know where you're at. There's serial number and everything. They know where you're at. But over there, who knows? Well, your hourglass just started, Fernando. So you have a short amount of time. 60 days, that's it. You imagine that. Your time is measured at 60 days, 2 months, that's it. You have 2 months. The maximum time that a private criminal complaint hits a judge is 60 days. You have 60 days left of freedom. Once you don't show up, you have an additional 72 before they reach you. That's how much time you have. Imagine someone telling you only have 60 days to live. Maybe an additional 72 after that. That ain't much time, is it? It's 60 days. A month goes quick. And the more stuff you do, the more stuff we gather. So we can actually file more charges against you. Everything you're doing right now, they're gathering more stuff on you to file an additional charges on you. I figure by the time we get done, before we reach 60 days, we can only show the judge that you continue to commit crimes after you knew that these charges were filed against you. Like you're spitting in the court's face. But think about it. You got 60 days. That's how long it takes for the process to go from A to B. That's not a lot of time. Let's see. Now I'm going to do to your YouTube channel, I'm going to have Matrix take it apart. Wipe it off. Because that's one of the perks we get. When you commit any internet crime, he has no access to online anymore. I'm going to have to, everything removed. Everything. I'm getting it all removed. Our program will come in and just take it all out. No existence, nothing whatsoever, nothing. We'll take it, remove all of it. Because, keep in mind, you went online, you committed a violation. Once you commit a violation online, like, doing something with kids or basically stalking all that stuff, you lose all access to online. Which means I can hire someone to remove everything from social media. Even stuff you document, I can take it all down. You don't have that right anymore. Which actually may be a good, no, that still won't help you. I think it might be a good thing for people on the PayPal incident with him. No, he still has access to that. He technically has access to that because it's a passcode. He can get in. Oh man, you guys are in for it, man. He ends up in that prison, so it's going to be too late for you to get that account taken down. Number one, the reason why you can't get the account, it takes a lot to take those accounts down. I mean, a lot. You have to show some concrete evidence. You ain't using my stuff, and then they just let you know. Because touch my stuff, won't have problems. That's your problem at the end of the day. Shouldn't have trusted him to begin with. I'm curious what the processing time is. I think it's like 2 months. What's the processing time on a private civil complaint? So private civil complaint. Let's see, court representation. 60 to 90 days. So you have 60 to 90 days of your life before you spend the rest of it inside. 60 to 90 days. And here in Allentown, it's faster because we have a system down here, but we're not congested like big cities down here. So basically, court cases happen pretty fast. It's just 60 to 90 days. It could be faster than that. Because your situation involving ICE and basically Homeland Security, you may be a lot faster than that, than the average person. Because again, you're undocumented, which means what they could do is just basically just kill the 60 to 90 and just contact immigration. They can just come pick you up. Can U.S. Custom Enforcement take you if you have a criminal charge? Yeah, they can. They can take them. So yes, Custom Borders and Protection and Offense can detain and arrest you if you have a criminal charge. Act of warrant. Yeah, they can take them. But that means they come into courtrooms and grab people at the end of the day. Because they know you're in there for something. At the end of the day, to grab you and to take you out of there. They don't believe in due process at all for Jack. So if you're in that courtroom, it even comes up that you're undocumented and you're attacking American citizens. At the end of the day, they consider an act of terrorism. They're going to contact them. They're going to come pick you up. Yes. Because it shows that you broke the law. See, the purpose of it, Fernando, you don't get at the end of the day is that they're supposed to pick anybody up that commits crimes. We all know they're not doing that. But you do fit the category of someone they're supposed to pick up. You are a person who's undocumented in the United States committing massive crimes. So yes, you are a perfect candidate. They'll come pick you up right away. So if that judge or anyone finds out about that paperwork that we have at the end of the day, which they already have, all that information's in there, it just takes time for it to reach the investigators right now. That's what I said, either or. Whether they basically get that information from the investigator and they go from there and they go pick you up, because they can contact customs showing at the end of the day you were not supposed to be here and you came here at the end of the day to commit crimes, because we have emails basically stating that you said you were. So all that's in there. We sent all that with the courts when I filed that Monday. So with that being said, they know about your situation once it hits the proper channels. And once the proper channel says that, oh, he doesn't even have paperwork here. We can't test this, and it's out of our jurisdiction, which is what might happen. And they're going to contact them. Then you're going to have something else pop up on your doorstep you don't want to see. Your secret's been out. One agency, one, pops up and sees any of those letters showing that you are clearly undocumented and you committed crimes here in the United States, you're done. And all that talk you have at the end of the day, well, no one will catch me because I don't have paperwork. Yeah, Fernando, you keep on believing that. You keep on believing that. U.S. Marshals can track a man halfway across the state and get him. You keep believing that. But you can't be tracked. Yes, you can. Just like anybody else, just like me or anybody else can be tracked. You can be tracked too. You've been watching too many movies at the end of the day. Mission Impossible. I don't know what you've been watching, man. All right, I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm past my time here. So, Fernando, every time you do one of these, I had to open up a Pandora's box on you. So this is going to cost you again. You don't learn anything at the end of the day. I told you, I got files on you for days, man. Every time you do something stupid, I got to open up one of these files on you. You don't learn, man. You don't learn at all, period. You want people to come to the site over there, and you want them to complain for you, so that way you can make it look like you're the person that's being attacked. Buddy, your email's up there showing that you clearly stated what you said. It's right there. On top of that, we have you printing out and stealing items right there from the door. But you want to make it sound like, oh, poor me, they're attacking me, I didn't do anything wrong. You just got another Pandora's box open up. You don't want to know what's in this one. I guarantee you, when we post this thing, this is going to hurt. I keep warning you, just cut it out. Don't learn nothing at the end of the day. Learn nothing at all. I got so many files on you, it's not even funny. We've been documenting you for years. The first time we had problems with you, we've been documenting you for years. Remember I told you about Google pictures never disappear? Crow1176, eBay, Frankenstein. Not Crow, not Pro. This is another problem we got. You see this, Fernando? So this is owned by Universal Studios, owns the right to this. And we clearly look, here's the video right there. I told you. There's a video right there talking about the Frankenstein screen paint mix. Crows screen paint mix, Frankenstein. I don't know, he put his face on the receipt. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, wrong one. That backwards. Crow is something, is it a high contrast screen paint formula? No. You can't even, no. Why does he run so much? Find your TikTok account. You're counterfeiting over here too. I found his TikTok account just now. Yep, he's counterfeiting on a TikTok account. Get a video of it. Post it to the site. Oh, there's a Batman too. Oh, we didn't see these. We didn't see these. Oh, gotta post these. Yeah, got you again. That's you, right? Yeah, did you. So we got him on TikTok. Let me get a whatchamacallit on this video on this one. Let me take a shot for this. Man, you talk about ripping people off this. We have here in this video, is he removing it? Oh, no, 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 no. That's us. That's us on our end. That's our mouse acting up. Right here. He has a 3D printing, clearly printed out Spider-Man licensed items with several 3D in the damage in its video. This is on his TikTok account. It says right here, Crow 3D Life, right here, TikTok channel. And as you can see right here, printing out 3D items and then going over to and selling the items without permission. Power Rangers. He stole Power Rangers. He stole just about everything under the sun. Look at this. I've got videos of that one being printed out. Well, we're taking this over to Homeland Security and FBI. More evidence against this fellow. Alright, we're going to do a video and basically upload it. Gotta go. Unbelievable. This guy is a thief.